What happens when one of basketball's brightest stars faces harsh criticism? Caitlin Clark was under fire. Her bullies thought they had the upper hand, but what she did next left everyone stunned. But before we move forward, I have a goal to complete. We are on mission to reach 1,000 subscribers before 300. So click on subscribe button to get in this mission. Caitlin Clark, a rising star in the basketball world, recently found herself at the center of controversy. Despite her incredible skills, she became the target of criticism and bullying, both online and offline. As one of the most promising athletes of her generation, fans have come to expect greatness from her every time she steps onto the court. But when things didn't go as planned in a few key games, the backlash began. Clark's story took a turn that many didn't see coming. Instead of lashing out or crumbling under the pressure, she carefully plotted her response. What started as an attempt to bring her down soon turned into an opportunity for Clark to remind everyone why she's not just a player. They're witnessing a legend in the making. Stay with us as we explore how Caitlin Clark turned this adversity into one of her most defining moments yet. Caitlin Clark is known for being one of the most talented basketball players in the NCAA, with her ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the court and a knack for dominating in critical moments. She has earned the admiration of basketball fans across the country. Clark's performances have shattered records, and she has made it clear that she's a force to be reckoned with. Beyond the points and assists, Clark has also developed a reputation for being fiercely competitive and unafraid of big moments. She's been compared to some of the greatest players in both women's and men's basketball, a rare achievement that reflects just how exceptional her game is. But with such high praise also comes immense pressure, and Clark has had to learn how to handle the spotlight at every stage. Unfortunately, fame brings critics along with it, and this latest episode was no exception. The criticism Clark faced wasn't born overnight. Tensions began to rise during a rough stretch of games where her performance fell short of her usual standards. It wasn't that she played poorly, just not at the near-perfect level that people had come to expect. Sports analysts started to raise questions, and soon the narrative shifted. Some critics accused her of being overconfident, while others questioned if she could maintain her high level of play. Throughout the season, comments began circulating online, with some fans calling her out, claiming she was all hype. What made things worse was the piling on from rival fan bases who used this moment to mock her struggles. The negativity spiraled, with people dissecting her every play and comparing her mistakes to earlier performances. It wasn't just casual criticism. It became personal. A few outspoken voices on social media took things further, making direct and hurtful comments about Clark's abilities and attitudes. The more she stayed silent, the more the critics felt emboldened, assuming they had won. The criticism Caitlin Clark received wasn't limited to vague remarks. It got specific and personal. During one post-game interview, a sports analyst questioned whether Clark was becoming